Preeti Menon joins us. Preeti is a spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party. Charu Pragya joins us this morning, spokesperson of the BJP. We've got Mahima Singh from the Congress. Preeti, how's the Josh? Early in the morning, the BJP seems to be running away with the postal ballots. 5 leads for the BJP, up 4 from the last time, up down 5 from the last time. Very initial votes, but it's not looking good this Saturday morning.
This is just the postal ballot, and though I know that all the exit polls were very harsh to AAP, that's traditionally the way they do it. They always tell us that we're losing, they're always telling us that we're getting very few seats, but we always come out the winner. This has been a very difficult election. It's been AAP against the BJP, the Congress, the might of the police, the Election Commission, the ED, the CBI. So we've had a difficult election, but yet our polls and our ground feel that we have clearly shows that we are going to cross 55 seats and Arvind Kejriwal is going to form government again.
I just want to ask you one question. Have all apprehensions regarding the voter list been quelled now? Because that was the #1 contention which went down to late last evening. EC hasn't released data. EC has released data. Then there was an indication that you were not happy, that there were some discrepancies. Now, is the Aam Aadmi Party content with the data that has been released by the Election Commission, or will it be bought in later looking at the numbers on the board?
No, we are still analyzing the data. We did see discrepancies. We've learned from the Maharashtra election. We realized that there can be a lot of data between what were the vote polls at the end of the day and what is finally the EC numbers that come out later. So we've monitored it ourselves. We are closely monitoring every seat. And even now, as our people have gone inside and the EVMs are being opened, they will be monitoring what is the result. Because we've seen in Maharashtra results being, the number of votes polled being very different from that which were told at the end of the day. So I think that there are lots of things that we need to keep our eyes on. It's not easy, but we have learned that we have to be alert and alive because there's so much manipulation going on. I mean, the Election Commission has turned its ears completely deaf towards us, to every complaint of money distribution, to every complaint of intimidation of voters, to every complaint of our volunteers being beaten up. So it's been a difficult election and we're going to stay on our toes till the end of the day.
Respond to that. Charu, these charges being flung your way, that it's not just the BJP, it's the alliance of the BJP, the Election Commission, the police, all fighting on the BJP ticket. How are you responding to Preeti this morning?
Good morning, Rahul. Good morning to all our viewers, the anchors, the co-panelists. See, it just sounds like a very sad rant early in the morning, right? Doesn't it sound like they are finding reasons to pin the blame onto? Doesn't it already sound like they are finding things to blame, incidents to blame? They're already levying allegations. They've not come down to EVMs yet, but I'm sure even that's not happened either just yet. Because I want to specifically ask this. No, it's not. But I'm not levying any allegations on anyone, am I? I am waiting for the counting to begin and I'm in a very positive state of mind. I am waiting to see what are the numbers you're going to be flashing on your screen as the days goes by. We have worked very hard. Our
Charu, sorry to stop you.
Intentions.
Sorry to stop you, but there is a big story coming in. Both Arvind Kejriwal and Atishi, as per these early postal ballots, are trailing from New Delhi and Kalkaji. That's interesting. When your top leaders obviously start trailing, that sends, it's demoralizing if you see your leaders starting to trail.
And the Home Minister made it very personal. When I interviewed him on the campaign trail in Badarpur, he said, "Mujhse likh ke le lo, Kejriwal harega." He was determined. No matter what happens, Kejriwal will not win again. And remember, Kejriwal also tried to attack the Home Minister constantly on the issue of law and order, security. So it really, if the Home Minister saying, okay, bachu dekhte hain.
They've also had a battle within a battle for the last decade. That's why I said today is the day, hai na, wo Hindi picture ki tarah badla, Badlapur. Since you mentioned Badlapur, one side wants badla against Arvind Kejriwal, that includes Amit Shah. Arvind Kejriwal also is the kind of person who's not going to give an inch. He also wants to fight back. So today is a day where there will be lots of battles within a battle. The big picture is who wins Delhi, but the battle for New Delhi is very personal. At one level, even in Kalkaji, when you got a Ramesh Biduri kind of figure there, look at the Congress putting up an Alka Lamba in Kalkaji, putting up Sandeep Dixit in New Delhi. The Congress has also made it acrimonious. Sandeep Dixit wants to avenge his mother's defeat.
Absolutely.
Badla. You should have changed your title today to Badla.
But Rajdeep, other than Sandeep Dixit, the other Congress leaders, some of them were practically coerced, forced into fighting this election. When I interviewed Alka Lamba, she said, I didn't want to contest from the seat.
So Manish Sisodia is also trailing. So your top three leaders of the Aam Aadmi Party, the Chief Minister, the former Chief Minister and the former Deputy Chief Minister are all trailing at the moment. That doesn't mean that could change the map of Delhi. I think Preeti made a very important point that this election is not so much just about Mr. Kejriwal winning you every seat. It's actually about seat by seat. Can individual candidates pull out?
Charu wants to complete her argument and then we'll go across to Mahima. Charu, go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, and I've been saying this, the loss will be starting from the topmost leadership while AAP gets swept out of Delhi. The very same jharu they have been showing to everyone is what is going to sweep them out, because this is actually betraying the people of Delhi, the way Aam Aadmi Party has gone about in the last 1 decade. But I just wanted to mention here, while the allegations started, the latest one that came yesterday was of some candidates being approached. The funny thing is, we didn't even get the names of the 16 people who've been approached. We didn't even get reasonable complaints filed to the police station while all of this was happening. And while the Anti-Corruption Bureau turned up to investigate this, there was zero cooperation. They were turned back. They were sent back. So, like I said, the way Aam Aadmi Party has been speaking, it's an indication that they are prepping for a loss and they are prepping to find something else to blame for this loss they are going to be incurring today.
Mahima Singh from the Congress is with us. The Congress was 4.65% vote last election. Is 10% really the threshold for the Congress in terms of where you're hoping to be? If you're anything more than 10%, it's curtains for Kejriwal. If you're 6-7, then Kejriwal still has a chance. Has the Congress really accepted that Kejriwal is a much bigger immediate threat? Let's deal with him, send him away, and then we'll deal with the BJP next time. Is that really the Congress's calculus?
Jai Hind, when it comes to the calculus and the hope, I would say that very serious questions have been raised by the Honorable LOP, Shri Rahul Gandhi, yesterday, asked of the Election Commission basis facts. And I think it is high time that the Election Commission answers those questions to do away with all the aspersions being cast upon a malfunctioning electoral machinery. As far as the hope is concerned, Rahul, I would say we are very hopeful, because we have fought a very ardent fight. We have fought fervently for the people of Delhi that have been duped of their very fundamental rights over the past 10 years, because it's been a hand-in-glove situation of the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party. We have seen how they have both turned the NCR to the national crime region, actually. We have seen riots happen in Delhi. We have seen pollution raised to intolerable levels.
So why didn't you think of, Mahima ji, why didn't the Congress Party think of all of this 6 months ago when you fought with the Aam Aadmi Party in the Lok Sabha elections? Suddenly you call it the national crime region. Was it not the same case 6 months ago? This is the problem. The voter sees through this.
It was very much so, but as we have been always pointing out, that federal structure of this nation, the federal fabric of our democracy is at the heart of our politics. And when we were fighting for the Lok Sabha elections, we were fighting against a regime that continuously sabotages the constitutional values of this country that keep our democracy alive. And so when Aam Aadmi Party approached the India bloc to be a part of the whole fight together, we stood with them. We stood with them when they were subjected to wrongdoings at the hands of the BJP at that point in time. So I think when we are fighting for the state, keeping in mind that federalism, keeping in mind the issues that Delhi has been subjected to,